Boys, it's 6:30. I just left the gym. I'm never in my car this early. And it got me thinking, what did I do differently today that had me getting done so early? And it's probably just that I was more efficient. But I wasn't always this way. I didn't always want to, go to the gym at this hour. I didn't always want to, be so quick, but have a good workout. I always want to take my time. And I wasn't always this person that, gets up at 4:25 and does the things that I really don't want to do, but I do it anyway. I wasn't always this person. And I was thinking that this morning. I was just like, damn, I really have developed my mental state so much in the last couple years that I've truly been able to accomplish a lot of things just because of how strong my mental strength is. And I would say the biggest thing, because obviously I was never like this growing up, and I would say the biggest reason why that was because, obviously when you're growing up, your mental state cannot be as strong as, as it is in your 20s, like I am. But I feel like the biggest thing that was stopping me from not only, being disciplined in a sense, but really just having any focus at all. Because I was always an extremely lazy person, and I feel like that stemmed off of, really just the disabilities that I had, which the main one being my hearing loss, which didn't really cause laziness. It caused insecurity, which then caused laziness, and me not wanting to do anything about it. And I think the biggest turning point for me was in high school. I just realized, after all these years of insecurity and, not doing the things that I wanted to, not playing the sports that I wanted to, not doing the activities that I wanted to because I couldn't, because of my ears, not doing a lot of things, really. But as I was in the gym this morning, I was just thinking and thinking and thinking, and about, how much I have improved since then. Because, like I said, I was an extremely insecure person. And I was not like anybody else. I was extremely, like I said, I was extremely insecure about a lot of things. And in those times, I would never be able to do this shit. Never be able to do this shit. Even a year ago, I would never be able to do this shit. Because back then, I was so, lost. Not lost in a sense what I wanted to do with my life, but lost just, I feel like every day is the same, and, you feel like you're not improving because you're really not. And this also, struck me mentally. So a year ago, I probably could have, but I wouldn't have been in the correct mental state to do it. To do the things that I'm doing now. And obviously I still have fucking hearing loss. I still wear 2 hearing aids. I still deal with the bullshit every single day, but I just learn to ignore it because, at this point, I just don't care. It's something that I have. It's something that I have dealt with. I've had 48 fucking surgeries over the past 18 years of my life. There's a lot of things that I have gone through. But I haven't gone through as much things as a lot of people. And, as I was, I'm getting to the point here. As I was getting up this morning, as I was, going to the gym, and I thought to myself, I was like, I really don't want to be here. I'm energized, but I'm not that energized. Like, I don't want to drive to the gym. Like, I didn't want to get up this morning. I didn't want to, jump out of bed like I normally do. And I was just thinking to myself, I was like, I have all these insecurities. I used to have all these insecurities. I still have some insecurities now. I have hearing loss. I have all these things. And I was just like, But some people have it way worse than me. Some people don't even have the opportunity to get up at 4:25 and go to the gym. Some people don't even have a bed to wake up in. Some people don't even have a fucking alarm clock. And it got me thinking, I was just like, damn, I am really so thankful for the position that I'm in, even though I am not even anywhere near where I want to be. I'm so thankful for what I have accomplished and what I have done and what I have right now. Because I know that there are people out there with way less than me. And it took me a while to realize that, because, I had always been, working for something more, and always trying to achieve something that was more. But I feel like over the past couple years, I haven't been thankful enough for what I have. And I feel like that's so important, and I realized that just recently. And this wasn't actually going to be the topic of the video. My topic of the video was actually going to be talking about my disability, but I don't even want to talk about that anymore, because I know that there's people out there that have it way worse. There's people that don't have arms and legs. There's people that can't see. They're blind. There are people that can't eat 3 meals a day. There's people that can't eat at fucking all. Wherever you're at in life, I guarantee you that there is someone out there that has it way worse. I guarantee you. And if you want to sit here, and like I said, this wasn't even gonna be the topic of the fucking video, but if you're gonna sit here and complain about, I was cold this morning in my bed. I just wanted to stay warm in my sheets. Motherfucker, there's people that don't even have a fucking bed. They gotta sleep on the fucking dirt. And I don't even know why I chose to talk about this, but I feel like it needs to be talked about. And I feel like no matter what you're going through, you need to be thankful for the place that you're at, because God has a time and place for everybody. God has a time and place for me. God has a time and place for you. Maybe your time has come to succeed, and maybe your time is a year from now. But regardless, you have a time and a place. And like I said, somebody has it way worse than you. So as much as you want to complain, oh, today was a bad day. I didn't get what I wanted. I didn't make as much money as I wanted to. Which is something that I used to think. How much money did I make today? How worrying about myself so much, really. When I started to really make a shift and think, there's people out there that don't make any money at all. There's people that don't have a job. There's people that don't even have a house to live in. There's people homeless on the street. So, the moral of the story, and the main topic of this video, and the main touch point, is be thankful for where the fuck you're at. Because you're in this spot for a reason. You're in the current spot for a reason. Because God wants you to learn along the way. You don't have to be, a millionaire at 20. You don't have to drive a crazy car at my age. You don't have to do all these things. But understand that is a standard of mine. And it's not a standard of most people. But to me, I have all these aspirations. I have all these goals. But I have to always remain thankful for where I'm at. Because a year ago, I would have dreamed to be in the spot that I am right now. And that's what most people don't get. The you a year ago would have dreamed about the person that is living your current life. The you in the past would have dreamed about the you now. Assuming you actually did something with your life. So I know I kind of got off topic to what I was actually going to talk about in this video. Like I said, I was going to talk about my disability, but then I realized the change that I underwent, that God has taught me to just be thankful for where you're at. And that's why I kind of switched to, I'm not going to re-record a video, but be thankful for where you're at. I said that maybe 10 times. But it's so important if you want to mentally grow as a person, because if you're always in this state like, oh, everything, I deserve everything, and everything should be handed to me, and, I don't want to work in the real world because I think, it all should be handed to me. I don't want to go to school because I think it all should be handed to me. Be appreciative. I can't say that word. I'm not even going to try again. I'm going to just say... Fuck! I can't fucking talk today, man. Okay. Like I said, I was gonna try to switch up the saying, but I literally couldn't say that word. Okay. Be thankful for where the fuck you're at. I'm at the gym. It's early in the morning still. I'm about to go home and work, cook breakfast, read the Bible. It's a good day, bro. It's a good fucking day. All these times that I stress about, oh, I should be working harder, and I should always be working hard. But you have to realize it's only a bad day if you make it one. So I'm gonna finish up this video because I gotta get home and eat. But like I said, boys, 500 fucking times in this one video. Be thankful for where the fuck you're at. I'll see you boys in the next one.